Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I'm excited to be here with you today while we create another card with Simon Hurley's new release from the Birthday Bash collection. In this card, I will be using the embossing folder, the 3D embossing folder called Plaster, which I think is just fantastic. Wonderful background. So in the first card, well, first what we did was we put all of our sentiments together, and we did the hot foiling with that, with the birthday sentiments in this collection. And this is a hot foil plate. Oh, wait. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There's links below this video for you to click on. When you do that and place an order, I do receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. Okay, back to it. So first I did a video about doing the glimmering with the birthday sentiments, the regular foiling and reverse foiling. Then I made this card right here where I used the party balloons right here. And I used a few of the sentiments just to make the front of the card, added some aura sequence, and we are good to go, right? And had fun with that. A little ink blending. Isn't that cute with those balloons? I'm going to do more with that. But for this video, I wanted to use the plaster, but so I had to do a test run. Look at how that kid, does that not look like icing? This, I got this for free. This is neon lunar paste when I placed an order with scrapbook.com, and this was a free gift. And I'm telling you, it is perfect for this. Look at that. It has just the right amount of shimmer to it, and we're going to do that together. So I have a piece of, this is just pink cardstock, and here is my 3D embossing folder. I'm going to just spray this with a little water just to release the paper a little bit there, and then it will, you know, it'll indent really well. Look at that deboss side. Isn't that fantastic? Both sides are great, right? So I'm going to just slip this in here. And this is an embossing folder where it doesn't matter, you know, which way you're going with it. If you get it a little crooked, yay, it's okay, right? So let me bring the platinum in, and let's go ahead and emboss this. Just follow the instructions on your machine, whatever machine you have for your sandwich for a 3D embossing folder. But with this, it's just the A plate and the D plate and your project in the center. Okay, there we go. Now, I haven't even designed this card yet. I kind of know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Mylar balloons, the dies right here, in just a little bit, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I wanted to get into this paste because I had it on this dome, and I'm not going to wash this. This one has been used a lot, and I'm just going to throw it away. So I just wanted to get into this. Watch what I did. This is all I did. I really took a lot from the lid, but I just took it right here, and I just applied it to the front of this card. And I didn't know how, that's why I have one in the wings there, because I wasn't sure how it was going to come out. I've never done this with mixed media before. I'm really not a big mixed media person. I just don't gravitate toward it. It's not that I don't like it. I think it's fantastic when people do it. I just don't gravitate toward it. But now, you know, I mean, when you have something this simple, though, it's kind of like, well, yeah, let's use it. And like I said, this was a free gift from scrapbook.com, which was very nice. Whenever you place an order with them, there's always a free gift of some sort. Sometimes you get 2, 3 of them for, you know, it's crazy sometimes. And then sometimes there's a coupon for, you know, percentage off. And I advertise things like that on here. I've been doing that lately, but I also advertise it over on my Facebook page. And you can, there's a link below for that also, that you can follow me there. Sometimes I put, every day, I try to post something every day on there. You know, just advertisements about what scrapbook.com and Spellbinders is doing, but lunar paste. And this is Hot Mess. Hot Mess Lunar Paste. Let me clean this. So that quick, we have the front on card. Because this is all that you need right here. This is it. It is drying and it is shimmering, as you can see. Let me get my card base in here. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This would also go, oh look how pretty that is. Let's go ahead and glue that. This would also go on a top folding card. That's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. It fits the same. A little extra glue because of the embossing. And now I had to do a test run because I wasn't really sure how this was going to turn out. But that seriously looks like icing on a cake. And I don't have to trim this base at all. That looks great. And here is my first one that I did. And I think they look fantastic, right? So I'll use this again, that's for sure. I'll put that one aside. Okay, so I'm going to break away. I'm going to see what to do with these. I kind of have an idea. And then I'll be right back. Actually, let's see. What, may all your wishes come true. I really like that. I love, let's see, do we want that or do we want, there's the reverse foil. Well, I like that reverse foil, don't you guys? Let's see if that goes, okay? I've been trying just to use, like, here's all the sentiments that I made. So I'm like, on the cards that I make, let's use as many sentiments as we can. So let's see, may all your wishes come true. We could do congratulations. That would be great, right? Congratulations at the top. May all your wishes come true. And maybe a couple of balloons in the middle. Let's see how that works out for us, okay? But I've been trying just to use my wonderful little sentiments that I made. But we'll see about this. I'll be back in just a few minutes and we'll see. Yeah, I've got an idea there. Be back. Okay, so the next phase of this card, of which I'm just designing really, is I want to make some paper, some glimmer paper, because these are supposed to be Mylar balloons, right? I already cut out the back, the circle, the star, and the heart, the back of it right here. I cut these out using, I have everything piled up here like crazy. Using the Silver Assorted Pack Treasured Cardstock. This is new. You get the glitter, matte, brushed, mirrored, which is what I used for this, and then the pearl. 5 cardstock styles, 3 of each. And there's rose gold, silver, and gold. And so this will be a great add to your collection. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is Spellbinders had sent me some foil a while back. And this was, if I can find it, I'll link it for you. Sometimes I can't find these things. Sometimes they go out and they just send them to us just to use. But this has teal, pink, silver holographic speckled, and silver holographic faceted. And so this looked like a lot of fun. And then they sent me some of this was Sky Bright. Which I love that moon dust, so the Sky Bright is nice. So I have 2 shades of blue here, and now I'm just cutting this speckle. I'm using my quick trim here, and my light is ready. And I don't know how this is all going to come out. I really don't. I just want to, I wanted to make balloons on top of this, and I wanted them to sparkle, so this is what I came up with. So let's go ahead and cut this off right here and use some of this. So I have my solid plate here, and then so the pretty side to the pretty side of the foil. Let's go ahead and just use this one. Okay. And then my paper on top. Now I'm using a solid hot foil plate, and I'm going to use my Thin Shim and Spacer Pad. Thin Shim first, because it has a little bit of a heat protectant in it. While that gets ready, I'll move some things out of the way. I am, as I roll it through, I am going to use my shim. because I'm on a solid plate, I want every bit of this foil that I can to transfer, because then I want to die cut it. So let's see, I don't know, did I cut 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, I think I needed one more. I kind of want, I wanted to try that speckle, but let's see. I wanted a red. Ooh, here. I have this red with stars. Let's do this one. Is that too Christmassy? Maybe. I want birthday-like. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, let's use some purple, like a magenta. Let's use my magenta. Let's do that. Okay, we're ready here. All right, so we have to cut one more, but we'll get to it. And I want to move these things out of the way. Okay. Bring my platinum in. Undock. And now, when I do my solid plate through my machine, I roll it through like 4 times. If you count that as 1, then this is 2, then 3, and then 4. Because what I'm doing is pressing that foil up into this paper. I wasn't really sure how all these dots with, oh, I am silly. I said, and I'm going to use the shim. So here, let's go ahead now and use the shim. Definitely want to shim it. It's still warm in there. I'm still transferring the paper. It's still, you know, just on a solid surface because we are just going to die cut it. So let's see what we get here. Okay. Whoop, there went one of my circles. Okay. Let's see how we did. Ooh, we did good. We did good. We did good. Look at that. I mean, like, this is a solid sheet of holographic paper perfectly. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay, so there's one sheet. Let me redock. And let's go ahead and put pretty to pretty. We'll use the, push that down so I can distribute the amount of heat, right? Pretty to pretty, and then my paper. And see, I really think the shim, for me, for my machine, really works. So we're going to do that. Now, I said we needed to cut one more, right? And I wanted to do it in the magenta. This way we have like a purplish red. That would look good with all of this. I keep my tools right at the ready over here. So here we go here. Just got that at the bottom. Make a nice even cut here, or try to. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so here's our colors. Let's get those out. So I have 2 blues, 2 pinks, and then the holographic. Isn't that fun? I'm pressing my timer. That's a nice array of color, okay? So, and I don't know, I have no idea how all of this is going to come out at this point. I have no idea. I'm just winging it. So, let's go ahead and bring this in real quick, right? Like I say, real quick. Real quick. I have to find we work in a very small space here, but we're okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, now let's bring this. And now let's cut these out of solid. Let's just do this. Let's see what we get, right? How much fun is that? I am just going to come back through, not to lift it over and hit the camera maybe, but then that doesn't mean that I don't hit the camera anyway. But that's life, right? Let's see how these, oh, look how cute. Oh my. Let's see. See, they have the little cuts in it to give you the highlights. Isn't that fun? So like there's the star. That came out perfect. And then we have a heart and a circle. I'm going to put this to the side. Let me move this. Let's go ahead and undock. And don't let me forget my shim this time. But as you see, I put it back in and I think we did fine. We might have done fine anyway, but I just wanted to be sure. And like I said, when I do this, it's like a 4-time thing, because I really want that paper and that hot foil sheet to adhere together, you know? That's what we're doing here. Good. I'm going to redock this. Move this aside. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh yes, that's a little on the warm side. Get my spatula here. Pick my paper up. There we go. Let's peel that back. Look how pretty that came. Wow. See what I mean? Just rolling it through like that, just more. Is really best. And let's just keep going here. So pretty to pretty. And then paper. Right? And then shims. Where are we? Thin shim spacer pad. There we go. The timer. Nice. Let's take a look at these while we've got a second. Let me push these out. And see now something like this now, you know, with this holographic, we might not want this on here, it being silver on silver. You know, so I could cut the solids maybe out of the blue. Like if I cut the solid pieces out of this blue and then layered it like that, and then that would make the highlights that color. How pretty is that? So you know, the what I'm saying is, when you do something like this, when you have a hot foil machine and you do something like this, the possibilities are absolutely endless at times, and this is one of them. You know, it's like a mix and match kind of thing. Here's our circle. And there's our star, and I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure what I'm putting underneath that. I'm just piling them up. Mine as well, right? Oh, we're ready here. Let's go ahead and run that through real quick. So what I'm going to do is finish making my paper and do some die cutting, and then we'll see where we get with this card, what we're actually going to put together. Alright, let me redock that. Let's just see how this one came out. Oh, that's wonderful. Here we go. Now this had some places in the foil, but that's okay. There we go. And we'll just position that where we need to, or this could be a background. Sometimes the red does not transfer as well as some of the other colors. I will say that. You'll understand that, you know, more when you get into the hot foiling. So pretty to pretty. Now watch, this blue is going to transfer beautifully. thin shim spacer pad. Okay, all right, I'm going to break away, get everything else finished, and then I'll be right back. I wanted just to hop back on here while this was heating up for the last time and show you this beautiful light blue, how it transferred just beautifully. Where this is, you know, because of the color, I think really and truly, and this has always happened with that magenta where it gets a little spotty, but I might use that as background. But I also went ahead and I took out of this darker blue, I went ahead and got my dies all set up to cut. And so they really came out cute, which of course this would look fantastic, right? Look at that heart. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. But then, you know, I didn't have enough to do all 6. I didn't have enough room. So I put the star inside the star right there. And then this is what I got. Almost like the outline. Do you see it right here? Okay. So you could cut another star, let's say, out of another color, okay? And then you could put it together, or you could put that star on top of here, okay, that outline. So what I'm trying to say with this entire collection, just however that you decide to cut it out, is the possibilities are endless, okay? So here is this star, and then you could come here with that around the outside of it. How stinking adorably cute is that? Okay, so really, really cute way to you know, to go ahead and mix and match. But that was by, this star was by putting the dies together like this. Like if I was to cut this circle that way and then this heart that way, then I would get this frame. Okay, so I had to stop and show you guys all that before I continued on. Okay, I'm going to continue with my glimmering and my cutting, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've completed all of my die cutting, which gave me so much to pick from. You know, so I have the outlines and the insides, and then I did the magenta there and that pink, which looks fantastic. You can outline it. You can put the holographic on it. You can, you know, just do whatever that floats your boat on this one. And you get, like I said, everything is so mix and matchable. It's amazing. But I decided for this card, because I did use that lunar paste. What is that? The neon lunar paste is what I used here in Hot Mess. And I didn't want to take away from that. That is a little shiny. But I liked everything with my silver background and then the cutout just on top of that. So that's kind of the way that I liked it. So let's go ahead and put this together. Also, I'm going to put the congratulations. Let me see, wait a minute. This is what I wanted to look at. May all your wishes come true. And I think 3 balloons right there. I'm going to leave that congratulations off. I also cut my strings right here. That's this die right here. And they're very, very thin. And then all of my squiggles out of the colors that I made all of the Mylar balloons out of. So that's fun. Okay, let's go ahead and put this together. I have a little piece right there. I'll just use that. And this is again the 1/8 inch strip from scrapbook.com that I use all the time. I got it as a free gift. This is still my free gift, what I'm working on here, but I've already ordered a package of it because I use it so much. But I got this free gift a long time ago, so it lasts, you know. Okay, let's do that. Now, I also wanted to show you, I also have all this nice paper here to make things out of. You know, if I just need a little color of something or a background, you can always cut it out of this, so I'll save these for sure. So let's put this down here. just like that. Looks good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and glue these together. And I'm just kind of sitting here thinking, I think I want to inline glue with this. I like to use this Spellbinders. I'll put the package below that I got. It had like this one with a refill and small squares and large squares. And I'm using this because I'm on the silver paper. I thought I could just break through there and fold that back. Ooh, I don't want to mess that up. Don't want to mess that up. Some sticky glue, huh? Which is good. But of course I've got it stuck in the wrong place. So there we go. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So it depends on where you want your highlights, where you put your little openings. But here's the little bottom that we're going to attach the string to. So I'm going to put my little highlights up here for this one on the upper left corner. And let's see. I want my squiggly one in the middle. And then this one like here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put a little liquid glue here. And then I'll put my string. And you know, we might have to cut these off. That's normal. So I'm just going to let that sit. Let's do the heart right here. Just like that. And then I'll use the other straighter one for the heart. This one is straight actually. That one has a little bit of a curve. And then my star. And you know, you can just have fun with this however you'd like. And I've put most of my highlights, you know, just the way it went on there. It's just the way it goes, right? And now we'll put this little string. I want that to adhere. Okay. So, see, I'm thinking that there. And this one here. Oh, that's nice and solid there, right? Yeah. So we'll have to cut that one off. And this one too. And I think I'd like them grouped like that. But up on some adhesive, foam adhesive. Cute. And then we'll worry about cutting them off, right? I want to make sure that this does not come off of my card so that it will fit in my envelope. This one is fine, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a little glue to the tail and put this where I want it. Good deal. Now let's put another foam back here. And I think I'll come down through there. So I think I'll cut it right about here. I'm just eyeballing, guys. Just eyeballing it. I'm going to put a little glue back here. And again, I don't want it to come off of, I got to cut a little bit more of that off. Yeah. I don't want it to come off of my card. So we'll go right there with that. Perfect. Then this one, just right over here, and I'll cut off about that much. Oop. Forgot to put my foam on the back of it. I'll put that in there just like that. Then let that kind of squiggle around. Perfect. That's down. Those are down. Wonderful. Okay, now you have, you know, you could leave it just the way that came out so cute. Isn't that cute? With the Mylar balloons, the way we did them, that came out wonderful. And just to have the sentiments right over here to pick and choose whatever I want is wonderful. So I thought, what if I just squiggled these guys? Like around. Let me look through the camera. That's kind of cute. Something a little different to put our squiggles down through here. And I wouldn't be sparse with these either. Let's put that color there, right? And maybe that. We can put one up here. Put this one here. You know, and you can twist them and turn them any way that you want. You know, just whether you want the big part on the top, the little part on the top. What do we think about that? That's a very happy birthday card, isn't it? I'll be right back. Let me get all of these glued down, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, here's our finished card. Look how cute that came. What a wonderful birthday card. So here I used Simon Hurley's Neon Lunar Paste Hot Mess. And we did that with a little foam dome on our wonderful embossing folder that is plaster, which looks like icing. And so I did it with pink paper, and then I used this on top of it, and it made it look like icing. Look at that. That little shimmer on there is perfect. We did a little bit of glimmer hot foil. Of course, we used the sentiments that we had made on a previous video. We made the paper to make our Mylar balloons with. That was fun to hot foil. Look at all of this I have to play with now. So that's wonderful. And here's the card we came up with. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.